This song special for all of you. We are from SMA 1 Ungaran. You know all the things I've said, you know all the things that we have done, and things I give to you. There's a chance for me to stay, how precious you are in my life, and you know there is room to be with you is all that I need. 'Cause with you, my life seems brighter, and these are all the things I wanna say. I will fly into your arms and be with you till the end of time. Why are you so far away? Now it's very hard to me to get myself close to you. Oh, 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 oh. You're the reason why I stay. You're the one who cannot believe love will never end. Is it only in my dream? You're the one who cannot see this. How could you be so blind? To be with you is all that I need. 'Cause with you, my life seems brighter, and these are all the things I wanna say. I will fly into your arms and be with you till the end of time. Why are you so far away? Now it's very hard to me to get myself close to you. I will fly into your arms and be with you till the end of time. Why are you so far away? Now it's very hard to me to get myself close to you. Oh, thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm so excited to see you again on Relax. Just say it and feel relaxed.
Well, today we are together with SMA Negeri 1 Ungaran.
And SMA Negeri 1 Tayu, Pati.
We will debating about the official translation versus popular translation, especially for the Bahasa Indonesia.
Yeah.
How to say file? It is actually berkas, and then download. This is definitely weird. Mengunduh. I will say like ngunduh manten, not ngunduh lagu from the internet.
Yeah.
And then a lot of official language, but it is actually not familiar with people. So you prefer the popular or the official?
Maybe the popular one.
Okay, I prefer the official one.
It's more easy.
I
to
know,
speak.
but sometimes you have to. This is the identity of Indonesia. So no more Cinta Laura. Mixing the language Indonesia and English, that's not good.
I guess no.
Okay. Anyhow, for the commentators this afternoon, our special guests come from America.
Yep.
Okay.
Carissa and Christians.
Okay. They came to us last month and today they make it. They come again. Thank you very much. It's been a month and you're still beautiful. Okay, we start the introduction from the affirmative side, from Ungaran. Okay, please.
Okay, good afternoon everyone. Thank you for the opportunity that you have given to me. We are from SMA Negeri 1 Ungaran. I'm Carissa Novelia as the first speaker. I'm in 3rd year in language department in my school.
Carissa and Carissa.
Well, good afternoon everyone. My name is Asa Mutiasari. I am 11th grade of Science Department and here I am as the second speaker of the affirmative team. Thank you.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Hera Alpha. I'm 12th grade in science program and here as an affirmative team, I'm as the 3rd speaker.
Okay. And the yell, please. Okay, Agnes, we go to the negative side.
Yeah, from SMA Negeri 1 Tayu, Pati.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, thank you. Hello everybody, let me introduce my team. We are from negative team with me. My name is Vidya Rosanita. I'm 11th grade of science program of SMA 1 Tayu and I'm as the first speaker.
Hello, I am Dian Lupikasari. I am from 12th grade of science program in SMA Negeri 1 Tayu and I am as second speaker. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Hawaina Nurus Soraya. I'm 12th grade of science program in SMA 1 Tayu Pati. I'm as third speaker of negative team. Thanks.
Samantha, stand up.
Hello friends, we meet again. To meet our friends. We are from senior high school, one Tayu. Bring the place for you. We are so happy and friendly. That's will you see. We are gorgeous, so you're nervous. Tak dung just. Let's start to perform together. Perform and relax. So we just say and relax. All TV our eye. We are so happy and friendly. That will you see. We are gorgeous, so you're nervous. Tak dung just. Rayu Tama, go success! Tak dung just kamu.
Yes, like the Shafani said, Mak Jegagi and Mak Petuntuk. Tak dung just. Okay, we will start from the affirmative side.
Yeah.
So give the first statement. They will say yes to the official translation and no more Cinta Laura.
No more.
Okay. Cinta Laura, go to the sea.
No.
Ke laut aja.
No, go to America.
Go to America, yeah. Cinta
Going to
Laura, go
school.
to America and go to school. Yes.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity. I'm the first speaker. We are affirmative team. We are totally agree with the motion that the standard grammar of Indonesian language must be appropriate in the English-Indonesia translation because of using standard grammar of Indonesian language is one way to everlast our culture and nationalism. And the use of uncommon Indonesian language has decreased the feel of love of our own language. And moreover, the use of informal Indonesian language in translation term would give problem to old generation to understand more how to use computer. The old generation still need to get information, and with the computer that use English, they will hard to operate that. And most of the old generation doesn't understand English, and of course the informal Indonesian language. And although there are some picture icon in computer who can help them, but just imagine, what if there are no picture icons to help them operate computer? It is so hard to them to operate the computer indeed. And so using the common Indonesian language is the best way to help them. Thank you.
Okay. Do you still remember one popular word in Indonesia?
Popular?
Yes, like gaul language. You know it?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Like lu, gue,
Oh,
and it's only
Jakarta.
mixing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay, they will say yes to it.
Well, I don't agree with the first speaker of affirmative team what she have said. I'm sure you will hear now many people, especially youngsters, will speak English and Indonesian in daily conversation. There are some reasons why to it. First, to streaming in the global and modern era. If they do not adapt with this situation, maybe the people will judge them cutthroat. So they must do it so that the people will like them, be innovation, and of course will not be judged cutthroat. And second, they follow the speaking style from actress or their idol. Yeah, we often see many singers, actresses, movies or drama who use jargon in daily conversation. For example, Cinta Laura.
Okay.
Yeah, people or youngsters will like Cinta Laura will maybe follow the speaking style. And you know, some of English words that often used in daily conversation are like, oh my gosh, whatever, shut up, and etc.
Yes,
But I think it's just a word. It's okay if used in daily conversation, not in a formal situation. And the third, with speaking English and Indonesian in daily conversation, thus indirectly we also learn English more easier, more fun, and will not feel bored. It is better if the youngster can speak international language, especially English language, fluently, isn't it? So I think it's not wrong if we use the English and Indonesian language nice and true. Thank you.
Definitely see her like speaking English really good, but not look like Cinta Laura. You know.
Oh my God! But she have a good speech.
Yes, she is. But
Yep.
I prefer a little bit Indonesia, not like you really copy and pass exactly like it seems like you cannot speak in Bahasa like Cinta Laura.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. Yes.
Well, thanks for the opportunity that given to me here. First of all, here I wanted to rebuke for the negative team for her arguments today. They actually we should use the informal language here to as the media for attractive and something like that. Here, well, as the young generation, we are young generation here. We are hope for our next generation. I mean here is for our future. Nationalism, begin for the nationalism. Nationalism. From the nationalism itself, we know that a language is one of the prerequisites here. And the importance of the formal language here is very, very urgent and very, very important. Because of what? Because here, back again for the media of technology, back again to the technology in the internet. Well, we see from the internet always publish about using the language English Indonesian translation in the informal language. For example, unduh, unggah, and something like that. So, what about the old generation that they don't so familiar with the sentence? For example, for people in the 40 years old and 50 years old and something like that, they also are familiar with the sentence. So that what happens with them in this time, the icons will help them. But what about another time? They sure that they will get some confusion. That's all. Thank you.
Okay.
I see a vocalist.
Yes?
Yeah, vocalist, band vocalist like,
yes?
yeah, Nuri Saden.
Oh, Nuri Shaden. Wow, she's here. Okay.
To know.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, there is one from SMA Negeri 1 Tayu. Pati?
Well, as my first speaker said, that many people in Indonesia, especially youngsters, speak English and Indonesia in daily activities or life. I think by speaking Indonesian English, people in Indonesia who cannot speak English can start to learn or know English little by little. They do not just know the word in English, but also the right pronunciation. And they can learn to use it in daily conversation. So, someday when they have to use it in daily conversation, they can do it pretty well. Because we know that English is international language that is so important to learn, especially someone who wants to get jobs or go to college. I know that by speaking English Indonesia is not formal, but for learning English conversation it doesn't matter. Usually, English conversation use slang words, so we can still use informal language for conversation. In this globalization era like this, international language is so needed. So, everyone will inevitably have to speak English to take conversation with the other people. Of course, so impossible to learn English at once. So we have to take training and learning English little by little. That's all, and thank you.
Okay.
Okay, hearing and understanding from the negative theme said, so I still disagree with that. I think as Indonesian, we have to be proud of our national language. We have to use formal language in everything because it's more easier to understand. And for the foreign, it's maybe more easier to understand, right? So I think we should be proud of our national language and we should preserve and maintain this language so that our language can go international. Thank you.
Yes, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm third speaker of negative team. I absolutely disagree about affirmative team's opinion. Like first and second speaker of my team, I think talking or listening to someone who speaks English and Indonesian mixture more effective for someone who is just learning English. Talk like that. Other people are also more understandable because English is already very familiar with us. As word, download, files, phone, and etc. are very common words and used everywhere. We know that English is very important and frequently used anywhere and anytime. We can mutually compete each other to get a good quality of survival. English is required in respect of employment, daily life, in dealing with people, and etc. A person can also feel confident because speaking English and Indonesian mixture is cool, hip, and comfortable for the speaker. It can also make the Indonesian nation accustomed to foreign language, and it's good for the international communication. We know that now is the era of globalization, and we must growing period so that Indonesian people are not retarded. In my opinion, speaking English and Indonesian mixture doesn't matter because we are, as a nation, still uphold our language and still understand the Indonesian language. I think English and Indonesian are complement each other. So I still disagree with affirmative team's opinion. Okay, that's all. Maybe enough from me. Thanks.
Okay. Ricky?
Yes?
I'm really proud of our Bahasa Indonesia.
Yes.
But it's not a reason to not use English sentences and English words of our conversations.
Yes, I definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
When we try to learn English, then there is the time for you to learn English. But when you want to mix it, like you want to look cool, it will be different. You cannot say just this is my laptop or this is my computer jinjing. Computer in English.
It's weird.
It is weird at the beginning, but I see Japan is very strong with the language.
Yeah?
If you want to come to Japan, then you have to learn a little bit Japanese.
Japanese.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's ask Carissa about this.
Okay.
Okay. So Carissa, what do you think about like the identity of a nation like Japan, that they hold it really tight, so that also language, we have to adjust with them. You will be difficult to find like English direction, but all you see is Japanese word. What do you think?
I think it's really important for countries to be proud of who they are and to be proud of their language. I think that's really important, but it would be more difficult for me to talk to someone who's Japanese because they don't use any English, and I only know English because I'm dumb and I don't know any other languages. So it would be hard for me. And now if I'm in Indonesia and I speak Bahasa Campur with English, then it's easier to communicate because at least some words are the same, like popular and download. So it's easier.
Okay, can you give me an example of Bahasa Campur you learned in Indonesia?
My mom said, "Is lunch ready?" And I said, "Yes, we're already makaning." Makaning.
Okay, makaning, I see. Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah.
We go to Kristen. About the strong tradition for the identity for some country, do you think that language is one of the important, or maybe we can just, we have a dance, we have batik, we have something else, so language is not that important to be hold that strong, I mean.
I actually think that language is a very important part of your national identity, of your cultural identity, and because of the increase in technology and we're connected to everyone around the world, I think now more than ever it's important to make sure that we're preserving the Indonesian language. First of all, it's a beautiful language.
Okay.
And secondly, I think it will, if it is preserved, it will help keep the nation strong and together.
Okay.
So,
do you learn some Japanese?
Japanese language?
I haven't learned any Japanese language.
Okay.
I know Mongo.
Mongol.